That's a fish. That's a nice fish. Dude, it's big. It's big. I might need some help. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm already seeing bluegill out, which is a good sign, because I feel like if they're out, the bass could be out hunting them. Alright guys, I'm using the new Silvermax Abu Garcia Silvermax spinning reel today. I think a frog just jumped over there. But just came in the mail today, never used it. Used to have one like it. So this is my review of it. You know, we never caught anything on this pond when the fishing was good. Oh, look at that red-winged blackbird. Dude, the birds are out today. I like the way the pond looks. I think if all the ponds look like this, we might catch something in the ones that we normally do. But I was just thinking about it, we never catch anything in this one anyways. Got a red-winged blackbird in the tree there. Sure it's not a spotted towhee?
You know what a spotted towhee is?
No, every time I see a robin, you're like, no, that's a spotted towhee. I've been studying these. Yeah, I like the reel so far. It reels pretty smooth. I've got 8-pound line on it. Like I said, I used to have one like this. They're really smooth reels, good for casting, especially with light line. Let's see what my dad is up to. What are you doing over here other than not catching fish?
I'm up to ready to move on.
Dude, this looks good. Let me take one cast here with my spinnerbait. Let me show you guys how to catch a bass. First one of the year, actually. This is how you do it. Just wait. He's about to bite it any second. Did I say spinner? I meant to say soft plastic. Let me get a cast with my soft plastic. That's all I need. You know what? There are no fish in this pond at all. Alright, next pond. Oh, I see a kind of big bluegill. There's like a school of them. Might be a couple bass mixed in also. Look at all these bluegill. There's a giant school of them. I'll tell you what, if I were a bass, I would be right here eating these bluegill because they're so tiny. Man, I would kill just to get a bluegill these days. Seriously, I'm about to put like a tiny hook on. You're not going to be able to count all of them. There's a million. But that means that they're bass too. They're hard to trick. I feel like these bass have seen just about every single lure you could possibly think of thrown at them. I'm telling you, man, a weightless Senko right now would do it. There we go. That's a nice one. This is the first bass of the year for me on my new rod. Actually, the first fish on my new rod too. Check this out. On the spinnerbait. There we go. That's a nice little one. Oh man, it's been forever since I've done this. Oh my goodness. It took so long. It has been since, I think, September since I've caught a bass. Look at this beauty. Dude, it was barely hooked for one. And it gave me a nice fight on that tiny rod, because that rod is an ultralight. And the drag was loose.
3/4 of a pound?
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere in there.
It's nice. It had been too long.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's cool. I haven't caught very many on a spinnerbait. That was a nice little fight. I forgot what it felt like to have a fish on the line.
Right?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Like,
Probably fought better than a pound trout.
definitely did. And my drag, pretty loose.
It's loose.
Yeah, that drag is really loose, so that was unexpected. I was just looking at you, talking to you, just reeling, and then all of a sudden I just feel him on there.
Do you know if you were very deep?
No, I wasn't very deep because I was making sure not to get in the moss. I was reeling about like this. But there you go, guys. First bass of the year. Nice little guy. Nothing too crazy. Honestly surprised I got that one on a spinnerbait. Like, I didn't think they'd be going for moving baits yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too on that.
Hey, maybe they're more active than we thought. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I haven't seen a single one jump.
I'm gonna go over here.
I've got one. Oh, it was a bass. Small bass.
Hey. A big old splash just now.
Where I come from, I come from the East Coast, I come fishing out here, and there wasn't a lot of bass fishing, There was
Yeah.
like trout and rainbow trout, and I go to Timothy Lake, and I go to Lake Harriet, But yeah, it was a lot of trout fishing.
Yeah, I think this rod's gonna be fun for bass fishing, my friend. That was my first fish on this new rod. This was the tiny one. Like, look how much it bends. Bends like crazy. And
I forgot to look at your rod to see how much it was bending.
it was a nice fight. Fought like a big fish on this tiny rod. That's why I love tiny rods. And that looks good. One more. Oh. I don't see a tangle, but it was horrible. Oh, yep, I see it. It's to be expected from a new reel. It snapped. Okay, turn this off. Texted Adam that I caught one. He was like so surprised. Guys, this is a mud pit. This honestly doesn't even look fish worthy. It's definitely different than all the other ponds. This one's really different. I want to say this is the one that has catfish. I think we're gonna move on away from this pond because it is a mud pit. But you want to bet one of us is going to get one right before dark. We always do.
Depends on how you measure food.
Oh, was that a hit? I think that was moss or the bottom. Maybe a log. Either that or I just completely missed a hook set. Oh no, that was the perfect time for a bite because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, right? I'm not thinking about it.
I get almost all my bites when I'm not paying attention. 2 people, 3 rods. 1 rod has to be sitting at all times. Why is the rod that we caught the only fish on sitting right now? Someone explain this to me. Why we're not using a spinnerbait right now. What should the people watching this video do right now?
Turn the computer off and go get something to eat.
I think he meant to say subscribe. Never know, right before dark. Or I could solidify, if that's a word, I could solidify my win right now. Yeah, I was just messing around. Did you see that? Fish literally came and hit my line, but not the lure, and I think it was a bass. I'm replaying that in slow motion. I gotta show you that later.
Did you see that?
That was insane. It looked to be decent size too. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. I thought for sure he was biting it. I was getting ready to set the hook. It looked like he bit the line. I don't know, maybe it was a big bluegill. That's a fish. That's a nice fish. Dude, it's big. It's big. I might need some help. Oh, shoot. Let's go. I'm not losing this fish. There we go. There we go.
Solidified.
That's a pound. That sucker's a pound.
That's a pound.
Dude, I guarantee you this is what hit my line.
Yeah.
Look at that sucker. Dude, he tapped it before I had set the hook in him. That's a big one, dude.
Nice.
That's a nice size fish right there, guys. That's a pound. Easy pound. Look at that thing. I don't want to put him back.
Yeah, someday we're gonna have to come out here and keep him.
What a pretty fish. I miss catching bass like this. This is nice.
I know, they're out.
There's nothing better than a nice size largemouth, man.
He was like crazy.
On that tiny little twig of a rod. I thought it was big, like big at first. I thought it was like 2 or 3 pounds big. Because this rod is so tiny. That's insane. Dude, this is spinnerbait. Who would have thought?
Yeah, man, took those spinnerbaits.
They're cheap too.
Yeah.
First I thought that was a bite. I think I just lost a spinnerbait. Oh yeah, that's solid. That's definitely a big log. Oh shoot, he's got one. Don't tell me you got a trout. Dude, I think that was a trout.
I think he flipped my lure up onto my back.
On your back?
Yeah.
No way. Whoa, look at that, guys. The fish flopped, the lure came out of his mouth and onto my dad's back. That's what I call a fish fishing for a human. That's crazy. Yeah, sinks. Good as gone. Oh no, it came off. Yes. Wow. I thought it was hung on a log. Really good. There you go, came off. This is just my night, guys. Like, everything's going right. I'm feeling one more bass coming. Yeah, I didn't say that one last bass was coming from me. One last bass could be coming from you, so I filmed it. It's official. It has to be my last cast. If I go back on it now, my viewers wouldn't be able to trust me. I can't have that. I don't edit my videos. All this is happening in real time. It takes me 10 minutes to catch 2 bass. That's always how it is. That's how fishing is in real life, kiddies out there. You fish for 10 minutes, you catch 2 nice fish, and it gets dark very fast. That's just life. Life lessons with Evan.